Wanna go take some pictures?
Are you hurt? Let me take... Oh, is everyone all right? Now we just have to wait for the...
Huh. Do you think Sparog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Outsiders. Friends of Clara.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables. Are you trying to start another fight?
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architect.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, which means that you, Svarog... you won't...
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld.
That's our Branya! Quick as a flash!
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it!
The moon shines on the truth. Found.
A one-time enemy! Strike with heart!
Tough luck running into me!
Unworthy. Blade of moonlight. A delicate operation.
The moon shines on the truth.
Found.
Too late to repent.
It's time.
Naughty child. Nap time. Blade of moonlight.
I've no interest in conflict.
Lance at the ready.
Time for a shot.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'm on guard.
Nap time.
Stand down. Lance at the ready.
Naughty child.
Tedious.
Blade of moonlight.
I've no interest in conflict.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork. It's time. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Ready for death? All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Fighting is meaningless.
Naughty child.
I've no interest in.
I'm on guard.
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy. Hard work needs hard rest. You made it.
No way! After.
I don't know how much of a celebration. But for the children who were born into this era, once you've tasted freedom, if you have time.
Finally. Ah, it's you. Oh,
Brothers, sisters,
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. He must have recovered quickly.
welcome back to the administrative district,
Trailblazers. First time anyone...
The architects think it's only right that we should address... Please allow me to apologize again for... Thanks. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to
Huh? That's...
Not really. But Lady Bronya and the address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three...
Come on, then. Come on, then.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet.
guards, for
Whoa.
citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your...
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us. The sacrifice of... In the far north, I witnessed the order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the people of the underworld. I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering, but I want us to work together. And on that note, I'd like to extend... Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to they made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look... I firmly believe that with the determined... But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady...
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started. Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... She tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head.
was some speech, Branya.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to...
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's finding?
Which means... the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed... No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you... We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will... So long, my friends.
Congrats! That...
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
Fine.
2.5...
What? That run-of-the-mill... Wait, what? Come on. Let's go back to the...
Tedious.
No interest in conflict.
Lance at the ready.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Blade of moonlight. Nowhere to run.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'm on guard.
Naughty child.
Stand down. Tedious. Blade of moonlight. Ready for death.
Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Time for a shot.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Come on, then. Come on, then.
Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Here we are! Everwinter Monument! Photo time! Oh, Pela and Hook are here too! Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Whoa, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument.
Geomero! It's a shame Daddy isn't...
How do I explain?
A photo? What's that?
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates... Wait, that's a nice pic...
Wow, photos are awesome!
You like it? It's yours. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to not? It's you three! Come on in, I was just...
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. They're all...
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old. Photo?
Photo.
Over here, Clara. Pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little fair...
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Danhung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
That's time to head back to the Goethe.
We can sleep when we're back on the express.
Not so fast. Last time we... Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that...
come around and have a look.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist. Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy? You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Danheng.
Morning! How did you sleep? You poor thing! I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today.
Did you get Himiko's message?
Yeah. Well.
Time to ask for the bill.
If you walk with your head down, but thank you for teaching me this.
The inauguration ceremony. Everyone seems... Yeah, if those two... Of course I was! She wanted me to stand... Leave? So soon? I thought you'd stay for... Oh, shame. And before you say anything...
Here we are at last. Hey!
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you. Confidence goes a long way.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaruns while you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if...
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had this—
Not so long ago, I was still wondering... Sorry. I'd love to come visit when I stand aboard the I believe I'll have lots. Thank you for inviting me aboard the Astro.
Shh! Checking star rail.
The Express crew tread. The universe is vast beyond. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things. Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to determine to preserve the... And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wit. Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time. Friends look after each other. The same is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about what I've gathered so far. On the flip side, we can... Sure, ask away. Welt may be better. I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important, the firm and honest they will remain vulnerable. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even when the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about it. This brief window should... You're most welcome.
So, your first, be it joy or pain, it seems you have something on your mind. As I've mentioned before, the Stellarons in thought, the balance as intangible as it may sound. This goes to show how much... I'd been observing. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. And she, likewise.
Pom-Pom, we're back! Shh! Good to spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%, the numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help. Don't worry about it. Urillo 6 probably doesn't have any, but don't forget, next time. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
The destination will be announced for now, get some rest. Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will... For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the...
Wrapped in biting wind, hearts will never bleed. Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. The Pom-Pom will dispatch the
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jing Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Morning. You're very punctual. No need to worry. Dunhung's the trailblazing of you. Not telling yet. We'll make the meeting. We'll start soon.
See, it's like I said. If you wake up and Don Hung's not around, then you probably won't. Shock? What's with the funny look?
It's just like waiting for Belobog's skies back then. I believe I'll have lots of happy memories here. Thank you for inviting me aboard the...
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lafu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Cienjo Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Cienjo is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lafu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless. Can you really remain in...
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Cienjo Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Cienjo. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1. Four against one. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you...
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as...
You okay there? What's with all the...
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport, Starsky Ven. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding...
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems a vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still...
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me. Make sure you're properly prepared.
You need to take extra care on this
Before we settle, the Stellaron hunters...
Always thinking with your stomach.
The Stellaron hunters clearly... The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. Always keep that in mind.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Huh. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can...
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
You're hurt, son. March, use your 6-phased...
I'm on it.
This area saw... Let's keep...
Up ahead.
There are wounds.
The silver lining, I'm guessing the Xianzhou...